What's up, Twitch? It's me, Rockin' Bleach Fan, logging in with you. Today we're doing a very quick video tutorial on making a zombie deck that are for novice to rookie level players. So, yeah. Alright, sorry about that. Had to do a quick pause. Nothing much, just doing a quick video. So the whole point of this deck is to basically slow down your opponent and overwhelm them and kind of screw them over too. So first thing you want to have are 3 copies of Rivalry of the Warlord. So have 3 copies of that in your deck. Then have 1 copy of Monstery Bone in your deck. Very handy to have. And then have this lovely specimen here. If you have cards in your hand, you want this card, and this is on the field, you're covered. Then you want 3 copies of Zombie World on your side, and in your hands or in your hand. Then there's Zombie Reborn, which targets zombies that are banished, not in your graveyard. This card, I should have 2 of them in here, but I don't really need to banish my monsters. I have other ways to bring them back. So
we get paid 50 cents more.
So
no, that's fine. You want to trade?
Recording here.
Alright, they only give me 2 bags. Do I have all?
So I have this card in here too. Some of these cards I'm not gonna bother explain what they are or what they do. I'm just gonna show it to you. Some of them are self-explanatory, some of them are not. This is called the Mummy, which uses its effect of especially summoning a zombie card from your hand. If you control no zombies you control no monsters on your side of the field. So you have your ace monster, and this is on the field. Your opponent's pretty much screwed.
Vanilla.
You want vanilla or chocolate?
About what? Oh, chocolate, I guess.
Alright, take vanilla. And then it's like a roll of the dice of which one of these things you get.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Then pop virus, everyone knows that. Then there's MST, which everyone should know this card's been here since day 1. Then there's Everliving Underworld Cannon, which is a card that occasionally I use, but if you don't want to use this card, you can take it out. But I always have this card because I always special summon a zombie type from my hand. From my graveyard to my side of the field or whatever. Then we have this lovely specimen.
Hmm?
Then we have Book of Life.
I don't know about that, you know? That might have been the old translation, alright? Alright, I'm down here. Thank
Double
you.
summon. And that's it for the traps and spells. Now on for the monsters, which is the fun part for me. Jack-o'-baller. Very handy to have. If you have another zombie in your hand, you can send it from your hand to the grave to special summon him, and then during your opponent's standby phase or main phase, You can banish him, but target a zombie from either grave to summon onto your side of the field. And during the end phase of your opponent, you can bring him back. And repeat this repeatedly, if possible. Then, there's this lovely son of a bitch. The, Red-Eyed Zombie Dragon. Very handy to have. And his effect is if you destroy a zombie on your opponent's side of the field, you can bring that zombie back to your side of the field. Scapegoat, not scapegoat. There's difference between the two, I learned. Because people get it correctly. If this is face down, your opponent attacks it, you can special summon 4 tokens, just instantly. It used to be where, depending on once they destroy it, I used to put 5, but people kept on telling me that's not correct.
My ranch. You didn't give any ranch, any dipping.
Immortal Ruler, very handy to have if you have Zombie World. Like, say that your opponent destroys Zombie World, and then clears your entire field, and you have him in your hand, then normal summon him, then tribute him to bring Zombie World back out your graveyard to your hand, and then activate Zombie World to screw your opponent over to prevent them from being able to do much of anything. This is Samurai Skull. He sends normals. Once he's normal summoned, you can send a zombie from your deck to the grave, and it's very handy to have. Then there's 2 copies of Necroworld Banshee. She's very handy to have in your deck if you want to activate Zombie World. If she's on the field or in your graveyard, you can banish her for you to.
Why you order so much?
To banish to activate Zombie World. Now I have.
Jordan can share with Allison.
Now I have 4 hand traps in this deck. 2.
I think so.
You think so?
Maybe.
Then I have 2 ash. No, I'm not doing a podcast. I'm just recording it off my phone.
Oh, I thought you were talking to people.
No, I would be, but at last time I did that, it cut out. It only put half of it. It only recorded half of it.
Man, what's my note say?
So I have 2 Ash Blossoms, which are very handy to have, and then 2 Ghost Bells, which are also very handy to have. Now, depending on your play style, you can have 1 of each, or multiple of each, or you can just have 1 of them. It's up to you. Then we have Gullet Bloom, which is very critical to have. If Zombie World is on the field, and you have this going from your deck to the grave, or it gets sent to the grave, you can banish it to bring out your ace monster. Now, your ace monster, well, my ace monster is Doomking Balerdroch. I have 2 copies of him, and I'll explain why later on, and why I have 2 copies instead of 1 copy. The main reason is because he's necessary and he's awesome. Now, here's where things start getting a little complicated. I have 3 copies of Pyramid Turtle in here. Now, Pyramid Turtle's effect says that if if he gets destroyed by battle and sent to the grave, you can special summon a zombie type that has 2,000 or less defense. Doomking has 2,000 exactly, so you can special summon Doomking if you want, or whatever you need. Then there's 3 copies of Mizuki, although you could get away with 2 copies. Now, Mizuki has a special effect of where if he's in the grave, you can banish another zombie from my grave to special summon a zombie from my hand. So if Doomking's in my hand, if Mizuki's in the grave, I can banish a zombie from my graveyard to be banished. Then we got 3 copies of Mizuki. Now you could have 2 copies, but I feel like it's best to have 3 copies just in case. And finally, last but not least, 3 copies of Union Zombie. Union Zombie allows you to send 1 zombie from your deck to the grave to increase its level. You can also send a zombie from your hand to the grave to increase its level again. So making it going from a 3 to a 4 and a 5. So that's pretty good, and it's a tuner, so it's very handy. And now for the main event, the extra deck. Now I have 1 copy of this in my extra deck. Most of these are just ones, because I don't like having multiple copies of the same monster, because I just feel like that's being broken and rude to your opponents. Then we have number 23, Lancelot. Very handy to have. His effect is pretty cool. Then we have number 22, Zombicide. Very intimidating monster to have. Although some people try the Master Cylinder with them, but if you have like Dark Bribe or something in your deck, you'll be fine. Then we have Vampire Sucker, where if a zombie type gets special from either grave, you get to draw 1 card. Then we have her. Very handy to have. 2300 attack. And then this is where it gets a little messy. Immortal Dragon. Great for defense, not so for attack. This is a new card. Completely new. I just got it recently. It's only a level 3 star. So I'm going to have to rearrange that a little bit better. But yeah, I'm going to have to rearrange that. That's better. So, and then this is my second favorite synchro monster. This is Red Eyes Necro Dragon. I couldn't have realized a lot of my synchros are dragon type. Well, supposedly dragons, or have dragon in their name, or zombies. And then we have Skeletal Dragon. And then my favorite one, this guy. Very handy to have, and can activate its effect during an opponent's standby phase. So, yeah. And then these are just tokens that are extremely rare and hard to find. It's 6 tokens. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this first one. I have about four in total, so I have 3 more to go through. But I'll save those for different videos. I will try to put up the list of what cards they are again in the description down below. So thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Facebook and Twitch if you want to. Link down below. This is Rock Can't Bleach fan logging out with you. Deuces, Twitch and YouTube.